on? How's everybody doing? P9 with another vlog or another live stream, I should say, live stream. And it's been a minute since I've done an actual vlog. As a matter of fact, it's been well over 2 weeks since I picked up a camera and went vlogging. If you guys have read my community post, you already know are aware of the situation. But everything I have a lot more mobility now than I did recently. So, um, amen to that. Amen to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving around a lot more. I was just that hip pain was so severe that I was limping like crazy. I was limping like I was limping like crazy. I had this issue before, but it basically resurfaced uh about a week or so ago. So, but I'm good now though. I'm good now. So, appreciate everybody who left a comment in the community post. Just basically give me well wishes. I'll make sure I'll respond to those individually. So, yeah. But I'm back here on YouTube. It feels like it's been a while, but I'm back. Let me check out the chat. Check out the good people in the chat. We got Tina in the building. What's up, Tina? Good seeing you in here. Good seeing you in here. I appreciate you for stopping by this afternoon. Elevated in the building. What up, Elevated? Thank you for stopping by as well. Got Braxton. Braxton, what's up, Braxton? Everything going with you? Thank you for stopping by. Um, my homie Jay in the building. What's going on? How everything going with you? Appreciate you for stopping by as well. And yes, I am doing better, doing better. The pain is definitely went away. It's gradually decreased. So I'm glad I was able to to walk around a lot better without limping everywhere I go. Um, just been taking my medication, resting, all that type of stuff. What up, Stardust? Stardust in the building. How are you? Glad to have you here in the live today. I know it's been a while. I know it's been a while. Just been kind of just taking it easy. Lily in the building. What's happening, Lily? Thanks for stopping by. Glad to see y'all in here. Glad to see you guys' presence right here in the live stream. Um, just chilling on this Sunday afternoon. Hope you guys are having a good afternoon and had a great week as well. Um, I'll be back in motion here pretty soon. As far as content is concerned. So, just been taking it easy, just recovering and all that type of stuff. Who knows? It might have been walking up in all them mountains in Japan. When I was in Japan, walking up a lot of them hills and stuff. That could have played a part in it. Well, it's good to see you guys. You guys chopping it up amongst each other. But yeah, Lily, I've been doing good, Lily. Though I've been doing good. I was suffering from some hip. I had some hip pain. Like my left hip was hurting so bad, so much so that like I was limping. I was still able to move around somewhat. Like I was able to move around. Like it wasn't that bad to where I needed like like any type of crutches or nothing like that. I was able to walk technically speaking, but it's just yeah, you know, I just was just in pain, I was in pain, and all that stuff. So, I was still able to work. I was still able to work, but just and everything like that. But anything intense, I was unable to do anything really intense, like working out, any type of like exercising or anything that required like a lot of like um exertion, physical exertion. Yeah, we definitely got to grind for sure. We definitely got to grind. You know what I'm saying? In more ways than one. Definitely got to grind. I end up going to the bamboo forest. I didn't even go. I didn't even get to go. I didn't even get to go. But I did go to the temple. It was a Dazu Fu temple in Fukuoka, and that was a lot of fun. That was really cool experience. You know, Conscious Cookie Monster says probably was hip dysplasia. I don't know if I'm hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Um, may have been. I'm not sure. I've had hip problems before. I had a my hip was hurting. I want to say earlier this year, like you know what I'm saying. And I actually went when I actually got an X-ray, MRI done on an X-ray, and they said I was good. You know what I'm saying? They said I was straight. They said I was. I ain't like I'm thinking I might have like what's called what you call that bursitis. I'm thinking bursitis because I was looking it up and everything, trying to figure out like why I'm having these pains. And they was like, nah, you don't have anything. You just But I got a shot for it, got some pain meds, and I'm good. I'm good, and I was good after that. I didn't experience any pain until like just about a week ago. You know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. They definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely don't want to. Definitely don't want a replacement. I definitely don't want to have to do that. That's a whole ordeal. Yeah, it's a whole ordeal, man. For real. Lily said, "Sorry, Tina. I meant to time the other guy." Yeah, I know what you talking about too, Lily. Coming here, that dude came in here, you know, saying just crazy, just a bunch of wild stuff, crazy stuff. Like, what up, Ryan? What up, Ryan? My boy Ryan in the building. What's going on with you? How everything been going? Tina says, "P9, you ain't over there getting old on me, are you?" It feel it feel like that sometimes though. It feel like that. Uh, it feel like that at times. They say as you get older, I've been told people have been telling me this for the longest. People tell me, as you get older, you just gonna experience one thing's gonna hurt one day, the next day it might be something else. You just gonna start feeling pain and stuff and in random areas. I'm like, I don't tell me that. And I had crazy hip pain, just started doing yoga and it's stretching each morning and it helps. I need that definitely. No, you right about that. Conscious Cookie Monster. Yeah, you definitely stretching definitely helps. I'm gonna start doing incorporating a lot more of that too. Just stretching and just and just I might try to change the way I eat too, and just just basically take it easy, you know. But yeah, Ryan, yeah, I'm back. I'm back in the States. Yeah, I'm back here, and then back here in the States. Got back. I've been back for about, it's been 2 weeks. It's been about close to 2 weeks since I've been back. I elevated and Ryan, and I didn't know you were hurt, P9. Yeah, yeah. My hip was bothering me. My hip was bothering me. It was pretty severe too. It was worse than I've had hip pain in the past, like, on my right side, but it was on my left side this time, and it was pretty bad. So much so that I wasn't able to, vlog or do anything like that. I was barely able to work. I was barely able to work, and in the days that I didn't have to work, I was just basically just resting. And it was crazy. One time I tried to actually go work out and see if that helped, like, cause basically, I was like, maybe if I go, do some light exercises, maybe that'll ease the pain, and that did. I mean, it didn't really help. So I just went, got a and I had this problem before. I had last time I went to the doctor. I got an X-ray on it. I got an X-ray, and they basically told me I don't have any anything like major, like, no major hip issues, or nothing like bursitis or anything. I didn't have any broken, no fractures, anything like that. Uh, they basically just said, we get you this shot, the pain will go away, and it did. It did. This was back in like July. This was back in July or June or something like that. But you know what I'm saying? So, I've been good ever since then. And then when I got back from this trip, um, I'll probably say within like a week after I got back from the trip is when I started feeling that pain. So I don't know. It might have just been. I might have. Who knows? I might have just aggravated it. Maybe, because I was doing a lot of walking in Japan, a lot of walking, which isn't, which isn't like no big thing, but at the same time, I was going up a lot of hills and stuff too. A lot of like I was walking like, there's mountains and hills a lot of in Japan. So yeah. I don't know. I don't know. They didn't really know what it was. You know, but it's good now. Like as far as me, walking, I'm regaining my mobility, my regular mobility, as I should say. So 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 much so that I'm gonna keep an eye on them, I'm gonna monitor it and maintain. But I should be back to vlogging. I want to get back to vlogging like ASAP, like soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, what up, Fresh? Fresh is in the building. Fresh is in the building. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's been a minute. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I did a live. I think the last live stream I did was probably a little over a week ago. Probably less than 2 weeks ago or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, um, these days be going by so fast that it's be hard to keep up. But I just been chilling. I just been chilling. Been basically in a nutshell, just been chilling, but at the same time dealing with I was dealing with some hip pain, kind of sharp hip pain, and it was kind of keeping me. It was keeping me from doing anything really intense as far as exercising, vlogging, stuff like that. So I just been just basically just relaxing, recovering, and also working, just stuff like that. But I'm good now, though. I'm good now. I'm able to walk around without limping and doing all that weird type of walking or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, glad to be back. Glad to be back. Glad to be back. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm definitely feeling better. I'm definitely feeling better now. Yeah, definitely taking it easy for sure. But how y'all been doing? How y'all been holding up lately? How y'all been doing? My next trip, uh it's probably going to be, as far as regional, it's probably going to be Tennessee. I'm thinking Tennessee. My next like major trip, uh I don't know, possibly Florida. Possibly Florida. I want to get out, 2026 is definitely when I'm gonna like really get out and like expand out, like westward, go westward, go to the mountain west, you know, stuff like that. I want to get out there, and I still want to do that Arizona trip. That's probably going to be I'm guessing the spring. Um, yeah, and but as far as these next couple of months, it's probably going to be like I probably just kind of keep it local, like keep it regional, like Tennessee. Maybe get back out to the Carolinas or something like that. Yeah. There's a lot of places I definitely want to go in 2026 for sure. Just did some travel to the hot springs. Okay, okay? Hot springs, was that in Arkansas? Was that in Arkansas, hot springs, or was that like like somewhere in like Arizona or something like that, New Mexico or whatever? It's nice to have those local trips. Yeah, absolutely. It's some nice plot. It's some like a lot of cool places to visit within a like a 2 hour drive or something like that. Most definitely. Southern New Mexico. Okay. Okay. That sounds really cool. Yeah, I've been wanting to go to New Mexico for the longest. Like I said, I've been through New Mexico. I've traveled through New Mexico on the highway, but never really got a chance to experience it like that. Think we passed through Albuquerque, and like I said, it was a road trip, so we didn't really, or like a yeah, we was just basically just passing through. But this was years ago too. It was like about 10 years ago. Hmm. Are you in New Orleans? You in New Orleans? If you're ever in New Orleans, come through for a crawfish boil. I most definitely will. Love me some seafood. And folks be in Louisiana be eating too, and Louisiana be throwing down. No doubt about that. I think you'll like Carlsbad Caverns and White Sands National Monument. Yeah, Yeah, I heard about White Sands and Carlsbad as well. I heard about those places. I definitely would like to put those, incorporate those into my travel plans for sure. I definitely would like to incorporate those. Because it seems like in my travel so far, I haven't been to enough like parks and stuff. I've been to a lot of cities and towns, which is cool, but I want to also incorporate like I think I only went to like one state park, maybe. Yeah, I think I've only been to like one state park in all my vlogs. That's it. I want to go. I want to definitely visit more, like like national parks, state parks, or whatever. Something a little different. Yeah, so that's a good suggestion. Conscious Cookie Monster, Los Alamos. That's really cool. That's a good suggestion. I'm gonna put that down as well. I'm gonna put that down as well. Those native dudes have some cool turquoise jewelry up there. Yeah, no doubt about it. They're very when it comes to stuff like that, and I like stuff like that too. Like I like those type of like native like native trinkets and like jewelry and stuff like that. Silently judging. Welcome to the live. Says, what's your favorite food in Japan? I like curry had in a shopping mall there. Oh, okay. That's what's up. I didn't get a chance to try that curry. I didn't get a chance to try that curry. But I did have. They have these little meals that they have. You can get them at 7-Eleven. They nice and warm. They have them like in these little. Yeah, those are really good. And I like the ramen too. The ramen was good. The ramen with the egg in it. It was really cool. And yeah, um, the chicken that you grill. They had this little restaurant we went to where you could actually they give you these skewers. They give you this meat on the skewers, and you basically grill it right there. It was really cool. It was like chicken, and you can blend it with the rice. It was cool. I think you'd like Taos. Just stayed there again for work. Yeah, that's another place I would like to visit for sure. That's a definitely a lot of place. That's definitely a place I like to go to. Yeah, and it's a different scenery too. It's different, a different culture, different scenery. The architecture is really nice. I've always wanted to go see that architecture out there in the West. Yeah, you got to go to 7-Eleven. Yeah, 7-Eleven is really cool out there. Um, yeah, I got some footage. Matter of fact, I got some footage from 7-Eleven. I forgot to put it in one of my videos because it was like, yeah, but but I did go to 7-Eleven. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Like, I had one of the Fantas. One of the Fantas is like they have a melon Fanta, a watermelon Fanta or something. Yeah, yeah. Lawson's in Japan is top tier. We need one here. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I gotta check that. I gotta look that up. Lawson's in Japan. You know, 7-Elevens. Yeah, I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna upload it for sure. I'm gonna upload it. Those 7-Eleven are on another level there, and they have good fruit sandwiches. It's like strawberries and cream. Yeah, Yeah, they did. Yeah, I did. I think I tried one of those. I did. Matter of fact, I tried one of those from it was suggested by my sister. You go try one of those. They were really good. They were really good. Like Japan has so much to choose from as far as food and as far as snacks and stuff like that. Silently, there'd be so much to choose from, I think. It's definitely a lot to choose from. When you go into a lot of these stores and especially the convenience stores and everything, they got a lot of stuff. Lawson's is like 7-Eleven, but a Japanese brand. Their stores, they're killing the game. Yeah, yeah. That's why I was just that's why I just noticed like I don't think I saw one when I may have saw one when I was there, but didn't recognize it. Because see where I was, but where I was, they mostly had what was called 7-Eleven. They had 7-Eleven and Family Mart. I think it was 7-Eleven and Family Mart were the two like most common like little I guess convenience stores that I saw there. Um, and where I was in Japan was on I was in the Nagasaki prefecture. I didn't see a Lawson's. I don't know if it was like maybe it was in the same city or town where I was in and didn't realize it, or maybe it was like on another prefecture or something. But I'm pretty sure like um, yeah. Like, as a matter of fact, they says Lawson's is in the like big three. Uh, it's like you have the big three convenience stores: 7-Eleven, Lawson's, and Family Market or Family Mart. Model Lorianne, what's happening? What's good? So good to see you in here. What's going on with you? You got Stardust and Model Lorianne in the stream at the same time. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. P9, your hair is always on point. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I try to keep it, nice and nice and neat, nice and smooth, all that good stuff. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for sure. What up, Bambi? Bambi in the building. Been a minute. I know it's been a minute, Bambi, but appreciate you for tuning in. It's good to see you as always. It's really good to see you as always. What you been up to, model Lorianne? What you been up to, model? K fam in the building. What's going on, K fam? It's always good to see you in here. Jay Dizzle says Jesus paid it all on the cross. He shed his blood. You can be washed clean and be righteous in God's eyes. Repent and believe the good news. Go and sin no more. Okay, amen. Amen. All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. You gotta, definitely got some, got the word in here. What up, David Lopez? My boy Lopez in the building. What's cracking? What's cracking? How you been doing? I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better, Lopez. Just taking it one day at a time, but I'm walking a lot better. Like I'm not limping as much as I was these like past few days or so. Matter of fact, about it's probably been like a week since I've been doing that, but I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what you're asking, Carlos. Saying why brother like to be outside so much. What's wrong with being outside? Yeah, it was a long flight. Silently judging, it was a really long flight. Like But it seems like to me the flight back wasn't as long as a flight there for some reason. Like the flight coming back seemed like it was shorter. I don't know what it was. I don't know why it seemed like that, but the flight going there seemed like forever. It was like 13, 14 hours or something like that, something crazy like that. And the flight coming back was like probably a little less, like 11 and a half hours or something like that. All right then, Stardust. Thanks for stopping by today. You have yourself a good rest of your day. Appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, good to see you as well, Lopez, for sure. Good to see you as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that the flight seems shorter coming back. Yeah. Yeah, that's for real, for real, for real. Like, and the thing is, on both flights, I'll probably say I spent like probably 50 to 60% of that flight of those flights sleep. You know, like I was sleep, but I spent more time sleep on the flight going back than I did on the flight going there. I was just on the flight going there. I stayed up like a good, I say major. Well, I would say at least majority of the flight I stayed awake. I was just reading book, listening to music, stuff like that. But I think going back, I was so wore out going back. I slept like a good chunk of that flight. Like it was crazy. But I had a lot of fun though. I had a lot of fun. But when I got back home, I was so burned out. Like I was so burned out. And then like I'll probably say within maybe a week, that's when I started experiencing my hip pain. Like within a week after I got back, and like everything like that. So it was just like, dang. Yeah, definitely not recommended eating Taco Bell before boarding the flight. Yeah, but that bathrooms look nice though. Their bathrooms look nice. They're definitely different. They're a lot different. They don't play like in Japan, whether it's on the plane, like on the plane, there, yeah, whether it's like their airport, their airport bathrooms are different. Their bathrooms on the plane, and just the bathrooms in general there are just are like they're really nice and clean. They're very energy efficient. They got the it's interesting. It's really interesting. Model Laurie. Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad to hear you see you doing good, Laurie. And I saw like what you posted. I saw what you posted lately. I didn't comment. I just happened to see it. I didn't comment. I didn't get around to commenting, but I saw what you that you got that you I saw the good news. I saw the good news. So congratulations. You bought a house. That's a huge accomplishment right there. So congratulations on that. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You've been grinding and doing all that good stuff. I can't use a bathroom in a plane. I sit back like it's a recliner. Nah, for real though. Yeah, they be so comfortable. That's for sure. They be so comfortable. But yeah, that's what's up, model Laurie. I'm putting up my crosses right now. That's what's up. That's what's up. I know. Hey, it nothing like you getting that new house. You getting that new house and you move in and you setting things up and oh, the Chiefs are playing and my TV broke. Oh no. Oh no. Nah, for real. Wow. Yeah, yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one right there. That's a tough one right there. And it's a good game too. They playing against the Colts. They playing against the Colts. Like that's a good game, competitive game. Yeah, Colts are a tough team, but that's gonna be a good one. But what's going on with the TV? Is the TV? Is it just not like? Is it just not coming on? Is it like? Is the TV just not powering on or something? Or is it like something with the? Is it something with the screen or something? Or just the whole thing? But yeah, man. Yeah, guys. I know the Chicago Bears are playing now. They playing the Steelers. But speaking of Chicago, oh you two silently judging. Safe travels, man. Have a good weekend. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for stopping by. You have a great weekend as well. Yeah, it's powering on and the outlet works and troubleshooting steps not working. I like it. Might might be the fuse. Yeah, that's weird. I've never had any. I've never encountered anything like that. Troubleshooting steps. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one right there. I mean, I remember one time with my TV, um, it was doing something weird where like my remote for whatever reason, like it would, I don't know if it was the TV itself or the remote or maybe a combination of both, but I would try to like navigate through it, try to go to change to different like go to Netflix or might go to or try to go to Prime or something like that or whatever the case may be, just trying to navigate, and it'll just like it would not respond. The TV would not respond to the remote. And I'm thinking, well, maybe it's the batteries or something. I put new batteries in and then it was still like not work. And then it's like, and it did that for a little while, but then it hasn't done that ever since. I don't know. It just did that for that period of time or whatever. And then now it works good, but it was just, it was acting crazy. It's a Samsung using pretty good, but I just want to watch my Chiefs. I will not crash out. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know that's a good. It is a good game to watch too. I definitely understand, man. God dang, I'm looking. I didn't realize. Wow, the Broncos. Well, actually, I did know about the Broncos. I'll live at LOL. Anyways, hope you have a great day. You too, model Laurie. And once again, congratulations. And I appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, man, that being a homeowner, getting that new home, man, that's like I hear so many like people tell about their experiences. Most of the time, they say they have a good experience. Like it's a life changing experience, for sure. Yeah, definitely see you soon for sure. Definitely see you soon. Yeah, but yeah, people. I want to talk about Chicago. Before I head out, I want to talk about Chicago real quick. Um, Chicago, and I hope nobody takes this the wrong way. I know some people might have relatives in Chicago. It might be somebody in here right now on the stream that might be from Chicago. But that city is, gosh, Lee, that city is just a lost cause, bro. That city is such a lost cause, and it's so sad. Man, you had people go out there and visit Chicago, like they'd be going out there to visit, like just to want, just wanting to go have a good time and just, because Chicago, you know, from a from a just a historical standpoint or from a standpoint of like traveling or like some people like to go. People like to go, to Chicago. If you want to do like touristy stuff, I guess to go to Navy Pier, go to like Burnham Park. I think that's what it's called over there by Soldier Field. They got it's a lot to do in some parts certain parts of the city, but it's like who like at this day and age, people go out there and have to worry about all the negativity and the violence and stuff like that. They just had a shooting out there, like which is nothing new. I'm not saying anything new. It just happens like this is like a daily occurrence out there. But it's just like it's just crazy. Like people it's happening now, like in the touristy spots. Like you can't even go to the parts of the like downtown. You can't even go down there without encountering no problems. So it's like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And it doesn't even have to be like that. Doesn't even have to be like that. But then there was a case where this lady was riding the L train, and that's another thing too. Like it's sad when you go to these cities that have like public transportation, like like these rail systems, like Washington D.C. You got a BART in the Bay Area. You had a BART. You have the of course, in Charlotte, you have a light rail, and you have the L train in Chicago, the subway in New York. I mean, list goes on and on. You got these cities with public transportation, specifically, rail systems, and you can't even go catch the L train without, some maniac getting on the train and trying to basically inflict a violent just go just to get violent. Like this one dude set a lady on fire, like just walked up to a lady, threw some gasoline on her head, and then set her on fire. I'm like, this just happened in Chicago, and the guy that did it, he already had an extensive criminal past dating back to the '90s, the early '90s. I mean, if you think about how long ago that was, like, dude, like we talking like 30 plus years ago, almost 40 years ago. This dude has a criminal rap sheet dating back to that way back then. And just as of late, he went and just doused this lady's hair on fire and set this lady on fire on the L train. I'm like, this is crazy. This is insane, man. Like it shouldn't that just shows how broken the system is when they let a guy out with a long rap sheet like that and he goes out and commits a heinous crime like that. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I'm just saying, like, if anybody's traveling in Chicago for whatever reason, I just want to say, just Be safe, be careful, be safe out there. And wherever you travel for that matter, be safe. But definitely if you're going out there, like head on a swivel, like um it's because it's crazy. It's crazy out here. You got people out here that is just they're just monsters. Like they're just monsters, bro. Like it's no other way of to put it other than they just it's just people are just out here just ridiculously just for no reason, just evil people. But I just wanted to close on that note. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in and giving me well wishes and everything like that. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the live stream and rocking with me this afternoon. It's been a lot of fun as usual. And yeah, I'm gonna get back to my content creating pretty soon and try to do these lives more frequently. So, next time, guys, peace. See you later.